Hey everybody, it's me, Deogenz, and you are watching another episode of Pokemon of the Week. This week, we're going to head back to the generation of which we first met our beloved hero Ash, and train a Rapidash. Now, of course, the ability you want it to have, although it would be nice to burn your foes by a 30% chance, is Flash Fire, because this will give you a free switch on any Fire-type move. What it does is, when hit with Fire-type move, it will boost your Fire-type moves 1.5, or rather 0.5 times as effective, so it'll do 1.5 as much damage. For this particular set, we're going to want an Adamant Nature or Jolly one, depending on whether you want to boost speed or attack. But since Rapidash is really great at running, I would recommend Adamant Nature just for the extra boost in that bombastic attack style. Its weaknesses can be handled with what it's got going for it, as far as Drill Run and Wild Charge goes to deflect the water types. So in order to use all those attacks amply, make sure for the effort value range, you maximize attack and maximize your speed. This way you can harp on its best two qualities, physical attack and using that fast running pace of 4 legs. On the attack side of things, we have Wild Charge, which was an awesome addition to any horse-like poke, or really any poke that can pick this Wild Charge up in the 5th generation. Flare Blitz, it will do some recoil, but it's worth the 120 base damage that it will provide. Drill Run hits with an 80 Earthquake-style ground-type move that will utilize Rapidash's horn and make that go spinning to your foes. Good for the rock types, not great for ground types, and that's why I say it's up to you whether or not you want to switch out with another one of the additional moves in place of Mega Horn. Now, contrary to what everybody believes, that I just exclusively copy things from Smogon, I do vary them up a tad. Although, I will point out, sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Why would I put all my effort value eggs into the, say, defense basket, when it would just be a basket case for me to do it strategy-wise? So, my slight alteration on their set is that I don't really think Low Kick should be Rapidash's last move. With the ability to learn Mega Horn, a 120 bug-type move with no recoil, no turmoil to try and deal with, it just makes sense to me to have this strong move on there. Flare Blitz is good and all, but again, you will do some damage to yourself. And if you want to maximize the damage you do to your opponent, but also do a little extra damage to yourself, Life Orb is the item for you. If you just want to wipe the field away with one move, Choice Band is definitely the top choice. On set 2, we have the Sunny Day Stallion shining brilliantly. This is a bit of a different offensive set. This time we're using special attack instead of physical. And you may say, well, Dio, that seems a very dipshit move to do, because why? Why would you throw away the 100 base attack? Well, Solar Beam is why. To have a powerful grass-type move that Rapidash can provide for itself, or previously have set up by one of your pokes, which of course can get a little bit tricky if you're trying to do prediction, so here's my recommendation. Either A, have Sunny Day in your set here, and then switch in on a predicted fire-type move. You'll also probably want Drill Run, now that I think of it, because to get rid of that fire-type, you're going to have to retaliate with something super effective. And although Solar Beam is powerful with 120 grass attack damage, it is not going to do away with that pesky fire type that gave you the free switch in. But with that free switch, use Sunny Day. And then you'll be set to reheal. Of course, you can use Life Orb more times without as much damage, as much recoil. And you can still use Flare Blitz if you say, you know, I want to go offensive, forget your special attacking ways. But, quite frankly, Heat Wave at 100 damage is already strong enough. You're getting powered up by getting the switch in from Flash Fire. You're getting that boost, Life Orb boost, Sun boost. I think you'll be just fine without it. So the other option would be to not have Sunny Day on this set, and do a prediction slash previously set up thing where Rapidash holds a heat rock so it can extend the sunny day, and you can still try to switch in on a fire type move, but it's been my experience that when setting up weather effects and then trying to, after that, predict when I'm going to be hit with a particular type of a move, it just doesn't tend to work out well. So I would say really go for the first option, the autonomous Sunny Day Rapidash set, where it has Morning Sun, Heat Wave, and Solar Beam, but do be advised, you will need something to eliminate the fire type, so maybe Morning Sun's not the one to go with. But it's all a bunch of options for you to decide from, and I would love to see in the comments below which of these variants you've used before, or maybe a different one. And hey, if you disagree with my sets or think that I could do better, please provide your own for next week's poke by heading over to my channel, youtube.com/Deogenz, and PM me with the title of what that poke of the week will be so I know to include it. Thanks for your contributions, people. Remember to subscribe to PlanetPoke, and if you have any confusions on how to effort value train, check out my effort value expertise guide. I know, only 2 episodes in, and it's been months since the next release, but I've got 6 classes going on, and it's quite a bit to juggle. So, I will get back to that series, but for the time that it's up, it does give a great overview of what items and sorts of things you should be looking out for in your own metagame if you're trying to raise masterful creatures to combat with. I'm Deogenz, and I'll see you next week.